Hey guys, PokeExpert17 here, and I'm sorry, and this is gonna be the upload for today. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but today, like this title says, a horrible Microsoft Paint handwriting. What if? It's actually a marathon. Now, if you know anything about what ifs, you probably know about Masakox, and I'm gonna be using some of his stuff. I'm gonna add little tweaks on things here and there, and like changing up the story here and there. And this is just gonna be for fun. First thing we're gonna go through is Saiyan saga. Then if people want to see more, or if I want to do this again, next time will be Namek saga, and then the Frieza fight, and then on and on and on. So first thing we're gonna talk about is this image right here. It's being good. So let's start the story. Of course, everyone knows about the story of Dragon Ball Z. If you don't, I'm gonna say it, but it's gonna have some different tweaks. But Raditz lands on Earth. He says to Goku, or he flies over to Goku and tells Goku about his Saiyan heritage, yada yada yada, steals Gohan, all of that. During the fight, it doesn't go as well as it did in the anime. Well, I mean, even in the anime it didn't go well, but like, during the fight, Raditz was never killed. He was damaged to the point, almost to the point of death, but he wasn't killed. Now, he was so damaged that Piccolo thought he would die of natural causes. Now, Raditz survives thanks to some medical attention from his space pod that he had, that barely kept him alive after training for maybe for 5 months or so. And Piccolo and Gohan are training for the Saiyans, and everyone else knowing about it, and Goku running on Snake Way to learn Kaioken. Raditz comes and he's like, Are you my grandson? Sort of like that. No, not grandson, nephew. And Gohan, of course, being the shy little kid, but also being one that's a fighter, he's like, yeah, you're my mean uncle. I mean, they have a little heart-to-heart. Piccolo says, what are you doing here? And Raditz actually feels kind of remorseful about his brother's death, and wants to help him with Vegeta and Nappa. Now, after about a couple more months of training, they ended about month 9 or 10 and go up to Kami's Lookout, where they actually help the other Z fighters train. This is good because it actually keeps everyone, or most people, from being, too weak against Vegeta and Nappa. Now, Vegeta and Nappa arrive a couple months later, and the fight against the Saiyaman, different. I know everyone, laughs at Yamcha's pose, but this time, Yamcha, since he's about equal with the Saiyaman, and since he's much faster than the Saiyaman, he actually destroys 1, Piccolo destroys 2, and Krillin does his little scatter Kamehameha and destroys all of them, the rest of them. Now, they survive. The only 2 people that die in the Saiyan saga are Chaozu and Piccolo. Now, Raditz, he jumped in the blast to try to save Piccolo, but he was too late. Piccolo died like he did in the original one, and Gohan scratched Nappa like he did. Like, he actually made Nappa Saiyan blood, which for that time, that was basically pretty powerful. Raditz and Nappa fought. They were basically not on equal ground, but they were basically sort of, fighting as if they are on equal ground. Raditz was being smart and using his area to his advantage, while Nappa was trying to hit him with brute force. Since all the other fighters were wore down from fighting Nappa, it was only Raditz fighting Nappa, and it wasn't a tough time. Like it wasn't a tough time for Raditz dodging attacks, thanks to Piccolo and Gohan and everybody else. He even learned the after image technique, which helped him a lot. Now, he doesn't kill Nappa, and Goku arrives, and he saves everyone, basically. And the fight between Goku and Vegeta basically go as planned. The Kaioken ×4 Kaioken times 4. I'm not gonna write the full thing, but like Kaioken 4 times. And he basically is like, oh my god, Goku, what kind of training did you do? Goku, launches a massive spirit bomb that's like, the size of like your palm. Massive, I know. And Vegeta is almost killed, and Krillin and Raditz are about to finish Vegeta off. Goku says no, and I mean, yeah, it's basically the recap of this entire what if. But let's try to make things a little different. Let's head off to Namek real quick. But I won't touch any of the Namek main arc, but I will only talk about the training to Namek, so that way this isn't like a 5-minute long video. And it's a little longer. So on the training, since everyone had Senzu beans left over, Goku is already training, Raditz is training, Yamcha and Tien are training, Krillin and Gohan are training, and Bulma's training. Now, Yamcha stays behind just in case Vegeta comes back, and Yamcha doesn't say he's gonna beat Vegeta, but hopefully in that time he can get the Dragon Balls back. They can get the Dragon Balls, revive Piccolo and stuff, revive Chaozu, and him and Chaozu can hopefully hold Vegeta off. Vegeta goes to Namek too, but so yeah, Yamcha and Chaozu are on Earth. Well, Chaozu when he gets not revived, but like, you know what I mean. Yamcha is basically the Earth defender right now. Tien does go with him, but on a reluctant scale, as Tien is like, I want to go, but he's like, I also want to stay behind. So yeah. And, I mean, if I want to talk about the training, let's do it then. I mean, Goku, Raditz, and Gohan actually go on the gravity chamber ship. Yes, I know, Gohan goes with Goku for once. So, they're training under, 1 times Earth gravity, 2 times Earth gravity. And all of a sudden, Goku's like, this is going to take forever. He jumps it up to 5 times Earth's gravity, and everyone gets used to that. Then 10 times, everyone gets used to that. He then jumps that up to 20 times, which takes a little while. But after a while, their steady stream is about at 70 times Earth's gravity, until Gohan is basically wore out and can't go any further than that. So Goku sends him to the part of the ship that isn't affected by the gravity chamber, the whole bathroom and bed and stuff. And Raditz and him still continue the train until they reach about 100 times Earth's gravity. And since Senzu beans are a thing, and they had extra, they actually pushed it to 120 times Earth's gravity, even stronger than what he was in the original. But I'll talk about that later in another video of this What If marathon of the DBZ, and maybe Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super, and I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out.